And here we are for some SWCL action. You're going to be seeing the Galena Bears take on the Crane Pirates. Crane is the home team today from Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium in beautiful downtown Crane, Missouri. We're going to be reading off the starting lineup first for the visiting Galena Bears. It will be Logan Busby leading off. He is going to be out in center field. Hitting second will be the shortstop in Grant Harness. He's once again at shortstop on the mound. And hitting third is Cam Robertson for the Galena Bears. First baseman will clean up the lineup. That is Logan Thompson. Hitting fifth is the left fielder in Hunter Chase. Just a beautiful day for baseball. We're in the upper 70s here from northern Stone County. Northwestern Stone County is where we're at here in Crane, Missouri. So catching will be Chase Robertson. He is hitting sixth in the lineup. Pirates are in their gold jerseys. Bears are in their blue jerseys. Leading off top the first inning for Galena, the center fielder number 6, Logan Busby. Logan Busby will be ready to kick things off here in the top of the first inning. We're just about set to get underway here from Crane, Missouri.
Up to bat first here for your Galena Bears will be number 6, Logan Busby.
First pitch will be just now getting ready to come in. Here it is. First pitch, 4:59. One ball, one strike, the count there to Logan Busby.
Counts to 1 for Logan Busby. His third pitch will be a
swung on, and that's going to be a foul ball. Looks like it's going to go to the parking lot. And Busby behind a 1 ball, 2 strikes. As he faces Chase Conrad on the mound. Here's the pitch to Busby upstairs, and it's going to even it at 2-2 the count. Just a beautiful day for baseball. Temperature at 77 degrees.
Busby's count tied at 2.
Nobody out. Outside the corner, and he gets ahead, and it's 3 balls, 2 strikes. Conrad is senior on the mound so far. He had to come in and relief
pitch will be
against Morrisville. That was last
out
Thursday as Busby goes down on strikes. That brings up the batter in
second
Grant
batter
Harness
for
to
your
play.
Bears will be number 9, Grant Harness.
Shortstop number 9, Grant Harness. Also on the lineup for the Galena Bears is a former Crane Pirate in Jacob McKnight. He is hitting in the 8th spot for Galena. Adam Smith joining you guys here on the Ozark Sports Report
And
YouTube
Grant
and Facebook page as
get automatic walk pass through pitching.
Is hit by a pitch. Sends up the batter there in Cam Robertson to the plate. Pitcher number 5, Cam Robertson.
Cameron Robertson, number 5, up to the plate. Your pitcher for the Crane Pirates, number 22, Chase Conrad.
Conrad so far, he's gotten one out, but he's got a man on first, swing and a miss from Robertson, and it's 0-1 the count.
Counts 0-1 for Cameron.
To Cam Robertson, he is pitching as he'll face Chase Conrad on the mound. Check on the runner.
And Harness is going to be safe at second.
Steal second base. So it's 0-1 the count with only 1 out here in the top of the first inning between Crane and Galena. As we look on the MLB side on Tuesday, April 6th.
Robertson's third pitch will be a strike at first base, and he will snag it.
Ground ball.
And
toss
he'll be
to
out
Conrad,
first.
and there's out number 2. And the first run for Galena will move to third base.
Harness does get a lead.
Sends up the batter. They're in
2 outs for your Bears, and the batter will be number 16, Logan Thompson.
Brings up Logan Thompson. First baseman number 16, Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson, the batter.
Logan Thompson is your first baseman for the Bears. His first pitch will be a strike swinging.
So with Looking at MLB today, the St. Louis Cardinals will be taking on the Miami Marlins. They got their second win of the young 2021 campaign. It's going to be John Gant against Sandy Alcantara, former Cardinal. Looking at the Royals.
Logan Thompson.
Royals had taken 2 out of 3 from their opening series against Texas. I don't see if the Royals are playing today.
And that will be
It's going to be a
foul ball, and our left fielder will catch it. We'll bring
Cole Yessery has it for out number 3. We're going to head on to the bottom of the first inning. It is no score between Crane and Galena. Isaiah Smith, the batter, he will greet Cam Robertson on the mound.
Cam Robertson, you're starting
Galena Bears. We're just about ready to kick things off. The Pirates in their gold jerseys, Galena in their blue jerseys. White pants for the Pirates, gray pants for the Galena Bears. The first pitch to Smith
will be
goes downstairs. It's going to be a ball. And it's 1-0. So yes, once again, as I see, the Cardinals are the only local team that are playing today. The
little outside for
Cam Robertson had an opening day
2-0.
I believe on the road, if I'm correct. Looking at these standings right now, the Cardinals are in third place.
Crane Pirates. He's your center fielder.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Count to 2-1.
Foul
ball.
Excuse me, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So looking at the standings in the major leagues, it is
your count is 1-2.
The Cubs and Reds are tied for first place, but the Cardinals just 1 game behind the Reds and the Cubs. Brewers are in 4th place at 2 games, along with the Pirates. Not the Crane Pirates, but the Pittsburgh Pirates are in last place, just 2 games back from the Cubs and the Reds. It's still early in the season. Dodgers are leading the West. Phillies lead the East in the American League. The Orioles are leading the
pitch and a little outside, bringing to a full count for number 3. Isaiah Smith.
So the Orioles lead the
Isaiah
East.
Smith
The Blue Jays
center fielder.
are tied with the Blue Jays.
Pirates.
The
His
Yankees and the Rays are tied for third. It's going to be a walk issue to Isaiah Smith. He got a man on first. Brings up the
number
batter will be
22,
Chase Conrad. Plate.
Your pitcher for the Crane Pirates.
Pitcher number 22, Chase Conrad. Chase Conrad will step into the batter's box. So as we look at the American League Central, it's the Kansas City Royals leading the Central.
Chase Conrad, another left-handed batter.
With the Tigers and the Twins. They played each other
Counts 1-0.
earlier this afternoon. They are tied for first place.
But our catcher, Chase Robinson, is able to stop
there
the ball.
goes Smith,
And
foul
it'll
ball.
be a foul ball.
It's going to be a foul ball, so Isaiah Smith will have to retreat back to first base.
Count will be tied at 1.
Sox are a half game behind the Royals, and the Indians are 2 games out of first place. Looking at the looking at the standings in the West, it is the Astros and the Angels tied for
Counts
first.
1 and 2.
Mariners are a game and a half behind the Angels and the Astros. Rangers are 2.5 behind both LA and Houston. And the A's are 4 games
way
out.
past.
That is going to be a
Way
foul
past
ball.
left field, and likely it'll miss a guard.
I think it looks like it went to the parking lot.
Counts tied at 2.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count there to Chase Conrad.
Your Galena Bears are coming off from a 3-game win streak against
Pirates
Dora,
are coming off
Jasper, and Hurley.
Are coming off a loss against Morrisville. That was
Conrad's
back on
pitch will be a
Thursday.
foul.
That's going to be a foul ball. Looks like it's
To
going
the
to go
parking
to
lot.
tracks. Train horn sounding here at Crane. Fighting off pitches there, that is Chase Conrad
Count still tied at 2.
as he faces his pitching opponent on the mound. The pitch to Conrad. Downstairs, strike
And
3.
you will get him a strikeout.
Conrad did not like that one as he
Brings us to the
struck
first
out
out of the night
one
for the
out.
Crane Pirates.
sends up Isaac Robinson to the plate.
With Isaiah Smith still being on first.
Catcher, number 25, Isaac Robinson.
Number 25,
Robinson,
Isaac
batter
Robinson
for
up
the
to the plate.
Pirates.
Our first right-handed hitter.
As
He
the
is your catcher
Pirate
for the Crane
lineup
Pirates.
switches from left
And
to
his
right.
first
That's going to be a
hit will be a
swung
pop
on.
fly to center
Pop fly there
field.
to center. It's
And
going
it'll
to
be
be
caught.
caught there by the second baseman.
And Smith will be safe at first. Brings us to the second out of the bottom
Isaiah
of the
Smith
first
there.
inning.
Safe at first. That
Number
brings up
21, Zane
Compton to the
Compton,
plate.
which is your shortstop.
Shortstop,
Crane
number
Pirates.
21, Zane Compton.
It's up to the plate.
Zane Compton, the batter for the Pirates.
Game
Umpires today
bottom
are
of
James Hauser and
first inning.
Tyler Props.
the 2 outs.
Props
His
is
first
former
pitch
30
will be
Eagles
a
swung on.
strike
That's going to be a
to
ball hit.
way
Off
past
Taco. That's
center
going to be
field,
a
right field.
base hit. This should
And
score a
Aaron
run. That's going to
Robinson
score in
catches
Isaiah
it.
Smith.
He'll
He
throw it
is
in.
chugging all the way to home.
Compton
And
will
Compton
get
will
a
stop there at
double.
double. That's going to be an RBI
Isaiah
double.
Smith will get it home, which brings Crane
Brings up-
Pirates up by 1.
Hayden Shepard with a 1-0 lead for the Pirates. Third baseman, number 13, Hayden Shepard.
Your third baseman for your Pirates, number 13,
Shepard, the
Hayden
batter for the
Shepard.
Pirates.
Up to bat. This should be your 5th
So this is
batter for your Crane Pirates.
Shepard, the batter.
His
The
first pitch will be a
swung on
pop
and a
out.
fly ball. This should be catchable. Is it going to go into foul territory?
And it will
not be caught.
Not be caught. Mccullough tried his best to go for it, and he was just a little short.
0-1 the count to Hayden Shepard.
0-1 the count.
1-0 our score in favor of the Pirates.
Seconds pitch will be a
The pitch swung on and missed there by Shepard, and
strike
it
swinging.
is
Brings the count at 0-2.
0-2 there to Hayden Shepard.
Robertson did a great job pitching tonight with
Already 1 out.
the other Robertson brothers.
Excuse me, 2 outs with already a
Having
run
some
scored.
good
It's
stuff,
1-0 in favor of Crane. The pitch swung on.
And
That's
that'll
going to
be
be.
a fly out to Aaron Mccullough, and he will
No, it's not
catch
going to
it
be
to right
caught.
field.
That's going to send in the batter in, or
The
send
batter will
Compton
get home,
to
and
home.
it will be a
That's going to be
double, and he'll be out
Oh!
second.
Shepard's out, but he got the man to score, and we're going to head on to the top of the second inning.
And now bring us to
that
the
will be
second
a
inning.
one.
Pirates being
So it'll be a 1-0
1-0.
Pirate lead. Hunter Chase, the batter, leading off.
Tater's first pitch of the night will be a strike to shortstop, and it'll have a hard bounce.
Shortstop,
caught,
on.
and he will be
and that's going to be out number 1. That sends up the batter. They're in Chase Robertson to the plate. Catcher number 12, Chase Robertson.
Your catcher for Galena Bears, number 12, Cameron Robertson, up to the plate.
So Robertson, first pitch.
First pitch will be a
ball there at 1-0 to Cameron Robertson. Royals played yesterday. They won 3-0 against the Cleveland Indians. They will play
2-0.
They will play tomorrow. They're in Cleveland. They moved the All-Star game from Atlanta there to Denver. So from one capital city to the other, as Colorado will host the.
Chase Robertson's fourth pitch will be a strike. Third base, it'll be stopped. He throws it to first, and he will be out first for the second out of it.
Out number 2. Sends up the batter.
Up to third. Up number 3, Aaron Mccullough. Our right fielder for your Bears.
Right fielder number 3, Aaron Mccullough. Mccullough will dig into the right side batter's box.
McCullough's first pitch will be a ball. Brings the count to 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes there to Aaron Mccullough.
McCullough's second pitch will be way outside to bring the count to 2-0.
So we did see one trade come in earlier today. That was between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. The New York Yankees acquired
Roof Door. Strike, foul out past third.
Foul ball past Coach Durham McGowan, manning the third base coaching box. So yes, once again, the Kansas City Royals, or not the Kansas City Royals, the Texas Rangers acquired Rougned Odor, or the Yankees acquired Rougned Odor from the Texas Rangers. 3 balls and a strike to Aaron Mccullough. 2 outs in the inning. Conrad so far has not given up a run. They did post that run, ground ball to the third baseman.
Stop, throws it to first, and he will be out.
There's out number 3.
The bottom of the second inning.
Going on to the bottom of the second.
Yeah, the scores is 0-2.
So 3 straight groundouts. And that will send this game on to the bottom of the second inning. It is 2-0 in favor of the Pirates. Wyatt Howard, the batter for the Crane Pirates.
Bottom of the second inning, number 30, Wyatt Howard for the
Kicking off the bottom of the second inning. Looks like it's James Hauser behind the plate.
His first pitch will be a foul ball.
Props is manning the bases.
Count be 0-1.
Here in Crane, 0-1 the count to Wyatt Howard, the junior right fielder for the Pirates. 2-0 our score in favor of Crane. So they did post that second run, so the run does count. Currently with Wyatt Howard at the plate.
Wyatt Howard is your right fielder for the Crane Pirates. His second pitch of the night will be a
pitch swung on, a ground ball to the shortstop.
And he will
Here comes the throw. He's out.
Out at first.
So that's a ground out to the shortstop.
That brings us into number
Sends
23,
up the batter,
Blake Evans,
Blake
which is your DH
Evans
for
to
your
the
Crane
plate.
Pirates.
Designated hitter, number 23, Blake Evans. Blake Evans, the batter for the Pirates, in the bottom of the second inning of play.
Evans' first pitch of the night will be a strike.
First pitch to
or a
Evans is
ball.
going to be a ball, and it's 1 ball, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes to Evans.
His second pitch will be a
Next pitch,
ball number 2.
ball 2 there to Evans. So, in the last game that the Pirates played against Morrisville, Evans had
Counts 2-0.
3 base hits.
1 out, and the scoreboard just stopped working. Which
3
brings us
singles
to
and
3-0.
I believe 2 doubles. Or no, 2 singles and a double in the last game against Morrisville. So
His fourth pitch
he had a
will
hot
be
day on the mat or at the plate
strike looking.
against
Brings us to the count 3-1.
Morrisville.
One
He
out
looked
for the
at
Pirates.
strike 1, 3 balls and a strike. Looked to be the first
His
base
fifth
runner
pitch will be a
of
strike
the
swinging, and brings us to a full
second
count.
inning.
Wyatt Howard's final pitch will be a
The next pitch, check swing, and
will be a
ball's
ball.
going to be issued there
Take the first
to
place.
Blake Evans that sends up the batter.
Bringing us to number 33,
Seth
Seth
Steele.
Steele. It's your first baseman for the Crane
First
Pirates.
baseman, number 33, Seth Steele. Brings up Steele to the plate. He'll look to get on base as well.
Steele's first pitch of the night will be a strike
First pitch
swinging.
to Steele is going to be strike 1 swinging.
Step out of the box, readjust his glove, and we'll be good. His second pitch of the night will be also a strike swinging. We're
Next
down
one.
to 0-2.
There's going to be a strike 2 there to Seth Steele with only 1 out here in the second inning. (0-2) Robertson to
His third pitch
Robertson.
will be
Check
a
swing, and
will be a strike.
that's going to be strike
Brings us
3.
to the
so
second out of the bottom of the second inning. Crane Pirates still being up
sends
by
up the batter
2.
in Coy Esri to the plate. Now we'll round out the lineup.
Coy
Left fielder, number 24, Coy Esri.
Ashley over the plate. His first pitch
First
is
pitch,
way
ball,
high,
gets
and
away.
we'll get our runner to
Evans will move
second.
to second base. They're on the
Count
pass
1-0
ball.
with 2 balls. Or sorry, count 1-0 with 2 outs. Esri's second pitch will be a
First
strike
pitch to
swinging.
Esri is going to be
tied at
strike.
1.
1 swinging, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. 2-0
And
our
his
score
second
in
pitch
favor
will
of
be
Crane.
a
Swung on and
foul
foul
ball.
back.
Brings the count to 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count there to Coy Esri, the 9th man in the lineup. He patrols left field and
Corey Escherich in left fielder for the Pirates. And his fourth pitch
the 1-2
will
count
be a
downstairs, and it is 2-2.
count. We
So
tied
that
at
misses
2.
the zone just south of
Barely.
it. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count
Counts
to
tied at 2 with
Coy
2 outs for
Esri.
the
Here it
Crane
is.
Pirates.
Swung on
And that'll be a
foul
foul ball.
right off that metal beam at the top of the awning. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Coy Esri.
And
Here's the
Escheric's
pitch.
fourth pitch will be
Downstairs,
a
strike 3. And
Which brings us into
That
3
sends
outs
us
and will
to
take us
the
to the third inning.
top of the third inning, no
With the
score.
Pirates being up by 2 and the Bears
No scores.
still at 0.
Changed in the second inning. We're headed on to the top of the third. It's 2-0 in favor of Crane.
34 to start off batting for
Jacob McKnight, the batter for the
third inning, will be Jacob McKnight.
Jacob McKnight is a former Crane Pirate.
Third baseman, and his first
pitch to
pitch will be a ball.
McKnight will be a strike, and it's 0-1.
Sorry, his first pitch will be a strike.
So Conrad wants to start up at first pitch
Second
strikes.
pitch will be a strike.
Pitch swinging strike.
Count to 0-2.
0-2. Here to once again the former Pirate in Jacob McKnight.
Next third pitch.
Next pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
And it's a drop third strike, and he will
drop
be
third strike,
out
strike him out,
first.
throw him out. And there's out number 1. Here in the top of the third inning,
Brings us
sends
to
up
your
the batter.
ninth hitter, number
Dylan
4,
Batson.
Dylan Batson.
Second baseman number 4,
Second
Dylan
baseman.
Batson.
Galena Bears.
Dylan Batson, the batter.
That's his first pitch of the night.
First
Will
pitch,
be a
swung
strike.
on and a little chopper.
Third base.
Third baseman will field it, throwing to steal, and there's out number 2. Little chopper.
2 out for the Bears.
Sends up the batter in Logan Busby.
Brings us back up to your number 1 hitter, number
Center
6,
fielder number 6, Logan Busby.
who is your center fielder for the Galena Bears.
Busby, who struck out swinging back in the first inning of play, so he's over 1. He's going to look to erase that over 1. First pitch.
Will be a strike.
Ball. This is going to be a base hit.
Your right fielder
Pass,
will get it.
set steal.
And no one covered first, and he'll be safe at first.
Howard fielded it
Brings
and
us
threw
up
it
to
back
bat. Number
to
9, Grant Harness was your shortstop for your Galena Bears.
Threw it back into the infield and brings up Grant Harness in the plate. Shortstop number 9, Grant Harness. Grant Harness, who was hit by a pitch, so
top of the third inning. Harness'
so
first
he's
pitch
going to
of the night was
get on base again, but hopefully with a base hit. A pitch to Harness,
first pitch
swung
will be
on
a
and
swing.
ripped foul.
Strike.
That was a laser. That
Brings
one
the count to 0-1
went into
for
foul
Grant Harness.
territory. So it's 0-1 there to Grant Harness. So Conrad's already given up his first base hit of the evening. A check on a runner there at first base, and he is going to be in safely. Got 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. So both these teams are playing 500 ball.
Take a break.
Galena at 5-5, Crane at 4-4.
Another check on the runner. He'll still be
That's what I've
safe.
heard. Galena's on a 3-game winning streak. As I believe wins to Jasper, along with
Dora and Hurley.
Dora and Hurley. So Hurley is not too far away from here, about 6 miles from Crane.
Count for Grant Harness will be tied at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike to Grant
2 outs
Harness.
for the
The
Bears.
pitch from Conrad is
Way
outside,
outside.
and it is
Brings the count
2
to
balls
2-1.
and a strike. Busby, your man on first base with 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. Here's the pitch from Conrad, swung on the fly ball. This is
Foul ball,
going to be
and
foul
it
territory. Look out, as
almost go out.
it's going to be a foul ball, strike 2. There
Brings the count
to
tied at 2 with 2 outs for your Galena Bears. Harness still at the bat, and Logan Busby on first base.
so it'll be 2-2 count to Logan Busby.
His pitch will be hit
That's gonna
to
be a
right field. It will not be
field.
caught, and
It's
he will
gonna be a
safe at
base
first,
hit,
and
and they're
Logan
gonna have
Busby
runners there
will be
at
safe at third.
Corners, and it's going to be 2 on with 2 out. And that's going to bring
up
up
number 3
Grant
hitter,
Harness
number
to the
5,
plate.
Cameron Robertson, which is your pitcher for the Galena Bears.
Pitcher number 5, Cam Robertson. Robertson, so far, he's grounded out to the first baseman back in the first inning. So he's going to look to get back on base. Get on base.
Will
So
be
he's
a
currently over 3 on the
ball,
day.
which count be 1-0 with
1
2
ball,
outs.
no strikes
Run on
to
third and first.
Cameron
for the Galena
Robertson, the
Bears.
the junior
Second
pitcher
pitch
for
will be a
Galena.
ball,
Runner goes.
and we get a runner on second.
Robinson did not. Robinson didn't even try to throw to second base. 2 outs here in the inning. 2-0 our score in favor of Crane. They scored their only 2 runs back in the first inning. That pitch is 1 ball, 1 strike. There to Cam Robertson.
Cameron Robertson, third pitch.
Check swing. 1-1 to count to Cam Robertson, the Starting pitcher for
counting
Galena.
1-2. Josh, your Galena Bears.
1-2 the count. Pitch from Conrad.
Short pitch will be
Swung
a strike.
on, golfed off the end of the bat. This is going to be a base hit. This is going to plate 2 runs in. It's
and we'll get 2 runners in, which will tie the game at 2.
It's going to make it a 2-2 tie between Crane and Galena. So that will be. So that's going to be an RBI double to Cam Robertson. That's going to bring in the batter.
16, Logan Thompson.
It's going to bring
Your
Logan
first
Thompson
baseman for the
to the
Galena
plate.
Bears up the bat.
First baseman number 16, Logan Thompson. Thompson so far, he flew out to the
Thompson's first
to
pitch
the
of the
left
inning
fielder
will be a strike
in
swinging.
foul territory.
Brings it down to 0-1 with 2 outs for your Galena Bears in the top of the 3rd inning.
0-1 the count to Logan Thompson. He bats from the right side.
Thompson's second pitch
Thompson so far
tonight will be a foul ball.
Once again, first
Tip out.
base for the.
Which will bring the count to 0-2.
So he'll play first base for
Runner on
the
first.
Galena Bears. Crane lost their lead. It is a 2-2 tie between
His
Galena
third
and
pitch.
Crane. Let's see if
The
they
third
can
inning
get
will
that
be
lead
a
back.
ball.
Ball gets away.
And Robertson's going to steal second,
Robertson
and he'll
will
be safe
head
there.
to second base.
Counts
So
to
erase that. That was
1-2
an
for
RBI
Cam
single.
Robertson.
I played it 2, so Thompson, let's see if he can plate in Robertson
Counts
to the
1-2.
plate.
2 outs for your Galena Bears.
Here's
Is
the 1-2
third
delivery.
pitch will be a little outside. Bring
A
the count
little
in,
bit on the
tied
outside
at 2.
corner, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. There to Thompson.
His fourth pitch will be a
Pitch.
strike, and it'll
Another strike,
go
and it's
off
going
the
to
up.
be a foul
Count still
ball.
tied at 2.
2 balls and 2 strikes as the count pauses there at 2-2. Thompson wants to extend the inning there to Hunter Chase, who grounded out back in the 2nd inning of
His
play.
fourth pitch will
Swung
be
on
a
and
foul ball.
fouled right to the
Count
Crane
still tied at
dugout,
2
and
for
it's
Logan
still
Thompson.
2-2. Who's going to win this battle between Conrad and Thompson? The duel for the Pirates will be Isaiah Smith, Chase Conrad, and Isaac Robinson in the bottom of the 3rd.
And he'll strike out swinging,
As-
which will bring us into the bottom of.
No, it's going to be fouled. It's going to be a foul
They're
tip.
gonna
It looks
say
like it,
foul
I
tip.
thought it was going to be strike 3.
It
They're gonna
looked like a
keep
strike
the-
3.
It did. So 2-2
Count
the
still tied
count.
at 2. 2 outs for your Galena Bears. Logan
2-2
Thompson, which will bring us
downstairs.
to a full count.
3 balls, 2 strikes, so the count will run full. So any next strike will be a strikeout. That sends us to the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Next pitch
Next
will be
pitch
a
swung
foul
on,
ball.
and that's going to be a foul ball. Back towards Highway
Still full
413.
count. 2 outs for your
That runs just right beyond the first base side here at Crane.
2 outs for your Galena Bears. Still on top of the 3rd.
3-2 the count.
His pitch will be another foul ball.
Another foul ball, and it's going to be still strike 2. So putting up a lengthy at bat.
Logan Thompson still to the plate. His next pitch will be high, which is
It's going to
taken
be
to first base.
ball 4.
Gonna runner on
So-
second and runner on first, which is bringing us to number
So
17.
Thompson
Here,
wins the battle.
Hunter Chase.
Brings up the batter,
Number
Hunter Chase to the
17,
plate.
your left fielder.
Left fielder
Galena
number
Bears.
17, Hunter Chase.
Brings the count back to 0-0, still top of the 3rd. Tater's first pitch will be a strike. It'll go past the catchers, second and shortstop to center field. And bases will be loaded.
Bases will be full of Bears as after that base hit there by
Brings us to Chase Robertson,
After
catcher for Galena Bears,
Hunter
number
Chase.
12.
Brings up Chase
off the
Robertson
bat.
to the plate. Catcher number 12, Chase Robertson. Last time these two teams met, that was at U.S. Ballpark, as we see Coach Clay Stump come out and
Coach Clay Stump
speak
going to call a
to
timeout.
Chase Conrad.
We'll be back
Hopefully
after this.
settle things down. So back to what I was saying, when these two teams played, Crane and Galena, that was at U.S. Ballpark in the SWCL tournament semifinals last fall. And it was a walk-off win for the Pirates to send them to the SWCL championship and send Galena to the SWCL third place game against Billings. Crane would eventually lose to Purdy. That was a 12-inning marathon that we streamed. And I believe Galena lost to Billings in the third place game last fall at US Ballpark. So the timeout will come to a close. Conrad just needs 2 outs, and let's see if he can leave the bases loaded.
And we'll be back in the timeout. Conrad still pitching for your
here in the top of the third inning of play.
Chase Robertson.
Almost halfway home between
number 12
Crane and Galena. The pitch
for your Bears, and it'll be a foul ball.
Strike 1.
0-1. Still 2 outs for your Bears.
Nothing and 1 count there to Chase Robertson. The big innings are killers for the Pirates.
Will be a foul ball or strike.
This is going to be
to right field. He will not catch it, which will get
scoring
2 runners
home. Scoring another run.
And it'll make a double.
4-2
Bears. The first lead of the night. 4-2 for your Galena Bears.
4-2 Bears.
Top of the third inning.
Brings out the batter.
Have a runner on third and a runner on second.
Right field number 3, Aaron Mccullough.
Bringing the courtesy runner for Chase, and I'll be number 7. Number 7 is, I believe, Cooper Sarton. Cooper Sarton making his first appearance tonight as a courtesy runner.
4-2 in favor
Aaron Mccullough
of Galena. Here in the
your 7th hitter, number
top
3,
of the third inning,
right fielder. His first pitch will be way
rough
outside.
Inning for the
Pirates.
Pirates.
1-0. Still 2 outs.
As Conrad's team is trailing 4-2. Let's see if they can.
His second pitch will be a strike swing.
It is.
Which brings the count tied at 1.
Ball 1 strike. So once again, Conrad, let's see if he can get out of the top of the third inning. With minimal damage being done, he's already given up 4 runs on the mound. The first base is open for Aaron
Mccullough's fourth pitch will be a foul ball.
Grounded out to the third baseman.
Brings the count being tied at 2. 2 outs, top of the third
2 balls
inning.
and 2 strikes count to Aaron Mccullough.
Chase Conrad still your pitcher. And now bring the count for a strikeout.
Strikeout looks like.
The Bears got to 4 runs this inning, which brings us to the bottom of the third
inning. It's a 4-2 game. Bears lead it.
Leading off for the bottom of the third inning.
Isaiah Smith will
restart your batting lineup for the Crane Pirates. Your number 1 hitter.
Pirates.
Number 3, Isaiah Smith, your center fielder.
Back at the first inning of play, so he's going to look to get on base for the first time.
Robertson to your pitcher for the
There's a pitch,
first
swung
pitch
on
of
a
this inning
fly ball.
Will be a fly
It's
ball
gonna
to
back
right
up the
field,
right
and
fielder.
Aaron
It's
Mccullough
gonna
will have to run up to catch
no.
it, and it will be
It's
caught.
going to be caught there by
Brings us to the first out of the bottom of the third inning for your Galena Bears.
So it'll be caught there by the first.
Great defense by Aaron McCullough.
There by the right fielder that sends up Chase Conrad to the plate.
Pitcher
Number 22, Chase Conrad.
Your Crane Pirates, we have the plate.
Pitch to Conrad is going to be a
Conrad's first pitch will be a ball.
Conrad who
Count
struck
2,
out
1,
back
2.
in his last plate appearance back in the first inning of play. The pitch.
His second pitch will be
Upstairs, and it is. It's going to be.
It's going to be a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. There to
2,
Chase
1, 1.
Conrad. Conrad once again struck out looking.
His third pitch will be a
Swung on
strike.
and a ground ball. Oh, just off the
swinging
path.
barely off the pitch.
Just off
and
the tip
he
of the
will
pitcher's
be
glove.
safe.
He's going to be
at first.
safe as Conrad turns that into an infield single.
Brings
And
to number
brings up the batter.
25. Your third hitter,
Isaac
Robertson,
the
was
man behind the
catcher
plate for the
Crane
Pirates. Catcher number 25, Isaac Robinson. Robinson, the batter for the Pirates. He flew out to the second baseman. And as I stated before,
his first pitch
in the last game, the Pirates
will be
played
out and
against
Salmon Robinson will
Galena
drop it
as-
when he could have had the chance to throw the runner out on second.
So pardon me.
Runner still only on second.
So as I stated back in the third inning of play, the Pirates walked off the Galena Bears back in the fall season. That was in the SWCL tournament semifinal game up at US
Brings
Ballpark.
runner
That's
2
going
third
to be where
and
the
count 2-0.
that is going to be where the Final Four will be played at US Ballpark in Ozark. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out to Isaac Robinson, a man on third. That is
third pitch will be a
Chase Conrad.
strike looking. Brings
So
the count to
Robinson
2-1.
represents the tying run at the plate. The go-ahead runs on deck. That is Zane Compton. See if they can get Robinson on
And that pitch
on
will
base.
be high. Brings the count to
2 balls.
3-1.
3 balls and a strike, excuse me. There to Isaac Robinson. So let's see if Robinson can get on base for the first time today. The 3-1
His
pitch,
fifth pitch
swung
will
on
be
and a ground ball, base
ground
hit.
ball
This is going
to
to
left field.
play Chase Conrad to their home.
And it'll be a
That's going
single and it'll
to
get a
bring
runner
in-
home for the Crane Pirates. Brings the score
Bring in
4-3.
Zane Compton to the
Bears
plate.
still up by 1.
Shortstop number 21, Zane Compton.
21, Zane Compton, your shortstop for the Crane Pirates. He's the 4th hitter.
Zane Compton, the batter for the Crane Pirates. The pitch.
And his
It's
first
gonna
will be a little
a
outside. Brings the
ball
count
outside.
to 1-0.
Makes it 1-0.
1 out
Now
for
to Zane
Galena Bears.
Compton.
Bears still up by 1 in the bottom of the 3rd inning. His second pitch will be
That's
a
going to be a
pop fly
fly
to
ball.
right field, Aaron Mccullough,
Is it
and
going
it
to-
will be caught.
So it'll be caught there by. That will be caught there by Aaron Mccullough. Sends up the batter. and
Brings
Hayden
to 13,
Shepard
Hayden
to play.
Shepard, your third baseman.
Third baseman number
Crane Pirates.
13, Hayden Shepard. Hayden Shepard, the batter.
Right-hand batter, we have a runner on first. 2 outs for the Galena Bears in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Shepard's first pitch of the inning.
2 outs here in the inning. The pitch
Will be a
to Shepard. Here it comes. Swung
hit
on and a fly ball.
To the
This
center
is
field,
going to
and it'll be caught.
there
Which
by
brings us to
the
the 3rd out.
caught there by the shortstop, or excuse me, the center fielder.
Caught by your center fielder, Logan Busby. Brings us to
Busby
the 4th
has it.
inning.
That's going to send us to the
Only-
top of the 4th inning. It is
Cameron Robinson
4-3 in
allows
favor of Galena.
1 runner in. 4, your third
We're in
baseman,
the top of the
Jacob
fourth
McKnight.
inning as
Help
Jacob
you back.
McKnight will bring in, or will step into the
Next first pitch
right
of the
side
inning
batter's
will be a
box.
little
First
low,
pitch from
and that'll be
Conrad is
ball
going to be
count
low.
1-0.
And it's 1 ball, no strikes. Few clouds in the sky. There is going to be some rain coming in from the west tonight.
His second pitch will be another ball, brings the count 2-2.
But I don't think it's going to. I don't think it's going to be raining during this game tonight. After this game, the Pirates will be on to the Hartville tournament. They will be taking on Conway.
His third pitch is a
2 balls and a strike there
strike
to
looking. Brings the
Jacob
count to
McKnight.
2-1, 0 outs. Top of the fourth inning for your
Nobody out there in the top of the fourth.
His fourth pitch will be a strike looking. Brings the count being tied at 2.
2 balls and 2 strikes there to Jacob McKnight.
His fourth pitch is
and that's going to be a foul
ball hit out. Goes into the road.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Looks like it went into the park just across the highway. So 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That'll be a strike. Which is striking
And
out
it's
to
going
the
to be
first
strike
out.
right now. Swinging, that sends up the batter.
Brings us to number 4, Dylan Baxton, your second baseman, your ninth hitter.
Dylan Batson to the plate. Second baseman number 4, Dylan Batson. Batson, who grounded out back in the 3rd inning of play. That was his first time up.
Batson's first
Let's see
pitch
if he's
in the
going
inning
to.
is a
Let's see if he will rebound from that.
Brings count to 1-0.
And find a way to get on base. So far, the Pirates giving up 4 runs back in the 3rd inning of play.
His
They got
second
1
pitch
run
is
back,
a
swung
strike
on and
swinging.
missed, and
Brings
it
count being
is
tied at 1.
Strike
One out
1
for
there
Dylan Bears.
to Dylan Batson.
Batson's second pitch is a strike. There's a hit, sorry, and he'll be out
It's
at
going to
first.
be out there by. So that will bring up the batter in Logan Busby.
Logan Busby, your number 1 hitter, number 6.
Center fielder number 6,
for
Logan
your
Busby.
Bears.
Logan Busby, the batter for the
Left-handed batter.
Bears. He struck out swinging
And his
and
first pitch
single
will be a
back
ball,
in
brings
the
the count to
first and 3rd
1-0.
innings of play. So this is his 3rd trip to the plate.
Busby's third trip to the plate tonight, and
Pitch
it'll
swung
be
on
a
and a ground
ball
line drive
to
hit the other way. And this is going to put Busby passing first
to
base.
left field, and that'll be a
And he
double.
will stop there at second base for a 1-out double. Sends up the batter there, Grant Harness to
Your
the
number
plate.
2 hitter, number 9, shortstop, Grant Harness
is also
up to the plate.
This is also Grant Harness's
It's also his third appearance
trip
at
to
the
the
plate
plate. He was hit by a pitch and single, so he's 1 for 1. Shortstop number 9, Grant
Harness's
Harness.
first appearance tonight had involved in being hit by the pitch right on the side, and his second appearance being a single.
He faces Conrad for the 3rd time.
Pitch in the 4th inning will be a
Downstairs,
strike
and it
looking.
is strike 1 there to Grant Harness.
2 outs for your Bears. Still top of the 4th.
So 2 outs, excuse me.
Harness's second pitch will be a hit.
Ground ball.
Past third base
That's
and
going to be
shortstop
past
to
the third
right
baseman and
field.
shortstop. This is
And
going to
he'll
play
stay
another
at first, and our runner will get home.
Lead back up to 2. It's
Brings the Bears lead up by
5-3.
2. Logan
That
Busby
brings up
comes
the
in.
batter in Cam Robertson after the RBI single. It brings up the batter in Cam Robertson to the plate.
Grant Harness
Pitcher number
goes
5,
to
Cam
right.
Robertson.
And Cameron Robinson's third appearance also from tonight. His first pitch of the 4th inning will be a foul ball.
First pitch to him is going to be a foul
Brings the
ball.
count
So
to
this is
0-1
Robertson's
for your
first,
Galena Bears.
3rd plate appearance. He grounded out back in the 1st, singled, and drove in a run back in the 3rd inning of play.
Checking the runner, he'll be safe.
Check on the runner there at 1st, and he's back in safely.
Counts 0-1. Robertson.
Nothing in 1 to count.
His second pitch will be a
Strike, says the
Strike looking.
umpire. It's nothing in 2, so he watched that one come in for a
counts
strike.
0-2. 2 outs for your Galena Bears. And his third pitch
Next pitch
will be a
is going to be
strikeout.
a strikeout. So the damage
This
has been
brings us
done.
to the
We're headed on to the
bottom of the fourth
bottom of
inning.
the 4th inning. It's a
We'll be back after
5-3
this.
Galena lead. Wyatt Howard, the batter for the Pirates. He rounded out back in the
fourth inning for Pirates.
Back in the bottom of the second.
Your sixth hitter, right
So
fielder,
he's
number
currently
3, Wyatt Howard.
The pitch to Howard.
His first
on
pitch
a little chopper.
Will be a strike.
Fielded there by Blake
Brings
Evans.
it down to 0-1.
So it's 0-1 to count. Another stream going on right beside me. That is the Galena High School CityLink channel just right next to me that they stream for Galena High School.
His second pitch will be a strike looking.
0-1 to count there to Wyatt Howard. Adam Smith joining you guys here on the Ozark Sports Report YouTube channel and Facebook page.
You're hearing another stream going on, as I do not have a partner tonight. That is the
One ball, one
High
strike.
School Pirates stream going on.
1 ball and 1 strike there to Wyatt Howard.
Counts 1 and 2.
Excuse me, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch downstairs.
And brings
Watches
the count
it,
tied
and
at
it's
2.
going to even the count up at 2-2. Getting pretty close to 6 o'clock.
His fourth pitch will be a strike looking. And he'll strike him
3
out.
looking as Howard goes back to the dugout. That will send in the batter in Blake
number 23,
Evans
Blake Evans, who's the DH.
to the plate. Designated hitter, number 23, Blake Evans. Evans, the batter, he drew a walk in his last plate appearance.
His third pitch of the
First
inning will be a
pitch
strike
swing will be
swinging.
Strike 1 there
Brings
to
it down to
Blake
1-1.
Evans.
Bottom of the fourth inning, 1 out for your Galena Bears.
0-1 the count, 1 out there to Blake Evans.
Count tied at 1.
Downstairs and away, and it is 1-1.
Evans' third pitch will
Next
be
pitch,
a little high.
upstairs. And it's
Brings the
2-1.
count to 2-1.
2 balls and a strike once again.
His fourth pitch
Pitch
in the
to
inning.
Evans, outside, and
So a strike looking. Brings the count being tied at 2.
he thought it was going to be ball 3, but it's 2-2. There to Evans. The 2-2 pitch, swung on,
Foul ball.
and that is going to be a foul ball.
Count still tied at 2.
2-2 the count. There to Evans.
1 out for your Galena
Evans is
Bears.
a sophomore for these Pirates. Here's the pitch. Oh, strike.
Brings you to a strike.
Strike
That was
3
the
is
second
the
strikeout.
strikeout looking. Second strikeout looking.
For
and
Cameron
sends
Robertson
up
of the fourth
Seth
inning.
Steele to the plate to keep the inning going for the Pirates.
Bring us up to number
First
33.
baseman. Number 33, Seth Steele.
Seth Steele was the first baseman for the Crane Pirates.
Steele, one of 10 seniors on this Pirates team.
His first pitch of this inning.
First pitch coming
It will
to
be
Steele.
a little high. Brings the count to 1-0.
Excuse me, a little upstairs, and it is 1-0 there to Seth Steele. Pirates usually want to look for those first pitch balls. Also look for first pitch strikes and also a lot of timely hitting.
Steele's
Wow.
third pitch, the fourth inning,
The
will
pitch.
be a
Downstairs, and it is
downstairs. Brings the count to 3-0.
3-0 there to Seth Steele. Steele, who struck out swinging his last plate appearance. That was back in the bottom of the second inning. He's 3-0. He's 1 ball away from getting on base.
His
3-0
fourth
pitch.
To strike looking. Brings the count to
Right on
3-1.
the inside part of the plate, and it is 3-1.
Josh with the Galena Bears. Steele back in the batter's box.
Here's
And
the
his
pitch
fifth pitch will
outside,
be a ball.
and that's going to be a walk. That's going to put a man on first. That's going to be Coy Esri to set the table. Here he comes. Left fielder,
Ninth hitter, Toy
number
Esri,
24, Coy Esri.
The Crane Pirates.
Esri, the batter. Esri, who struck out looking his last plate appearance. This is going to be his second trip to the plate. He's going to look
That's his
to
second trip to the plate.
get on base.
His first pitch of the fourth
First
inning.
pitch to him is going to be
be
inside,
a-
and it is 1-0.
Ball 1.
Pirates have only allowed 4 runs
Counts
in
on
the
1-0. Sorry.
third inning. They allowed 1 run in
2 outs,
the
runner on first from Crane Pirates.
in the
He's gonna
fourth.
think about going, gets the bat hop, and he'll stay at first.
Bears have allowed
Brings the count to
2 runs
2-0.
in the first and 1 in the third inning. So we sit at a 5-3 game with the Bears leading.
And
Pitch
he is
outside.
check on the
Check
runner,
on the
and he'll
runner.
be safe at first.
Safe. As
Toss
the
2-1
bases umpire Kyler Props
For Esri.
says he is going to be He's going to be safe. Kyler Props, from what I know of, he is a former
His
Purdy
third
Eagle.
pitch, almost he's hit. It'll be ball 3, 1 strike. The runner still on first.
Man on first, that is once again Seth Steele.
His 5th pitch of this inning.
Here's a pitch.
It'll be a
It's going to be a ball.
ball.
Another walk. Issue
Not
for
so sure I agree
to
with
a
that
Pirate
call.
batter.
Let
That's
it
going
bring
to
up to
send up
your number 1 hitter.
Isaiah Smith, the
Number
leadoff
3,
man, as we see
center
this,
fielder,
Coach
Isaiah
Durham and
Smith.
Gallen come out to talk things over with his pitcher Cam Robertson. He's
Head
got
Coach McGowan's
so he
gonna
does
call a timeout.
have
We'll be back
a
after this.
he's got a 2-run lead. He's got to protect. 2 men on first as the batters, Coach Harmon, Coach Stump, all congregate just right by the the right side batter's box. Huddling up very closely. So Isaiah Smith will be the man. So let's see, drive him
Short
home.
timeout will keep every position.
Center fielder number 3, Isaiah Smith. Smith, who walked and he flew out back in the first and third inning. So this is his 3rd trip to the plate. Let's see what he can do.
Pitch for the plate. Your left-handed hitter for the Crane Pirates. His first pitch of the fourth inning will be a ball outside.
First pitch of ball
Bring the count
outside,
to
and it is
1-0.
1-0.
2 outs, bottom of the 4th. Bears still in the lead by 2. We haven't allowed any runs this inning yet. We have a runner up first and second, and this pitch will be outside also.
1 ball, no strikes.
Brings the count to 2-0.
Two balls and a no strikes there to Isaiah Smith.
Smith's
Pitch.
third pitch will be a
It's going to be a
strike looking.
2
Brings the
balls
count
and
to
a strike.
2-1.
There to Isaiah Smith. Smith, once again, one of 10 seniors on this Crane team. So next year, this Crane team is going to be missing a lot.
And his 4th pitch will
That'll
be
be in
a
the fall and
another
next spring. 2
another
balls.
strike looking. Has the count tied at 2.
2-2.
2 outs for your Galena Bears. His 5th pitch will be
Swinging
a
a miss.
swing and a miss.
Strike
Brings us to the
strike 3 swinging.
top
We're
of the
headed
5th
on to
inning.
the top
Hayden
of the
Robertson
5th
didn't
inning.
allow any runs tonight.
We're
Starting on
headed.
tonight.
It is
Fourth
5-3
inning.
in favor
Bears still up
of
by
Galena.
2. Yes,
Logan
your first
Thompson, the
base,
batter
number
for
16,
the
Logan Thompson.
Galena Bears. It's the first
His
pitch
first pitch in the
to
inning.
2 of is going to be strike 1.
0-1.
Pirates still trail 5-3
His second pitch will be a ball. Sorry, no, it'll be a strike. It was a little low. Brings the count to 0-2.
Nothing in 2 of the count.
And
Swung
pop
on
fly,
and a
pass,
fly ball. This is
third,
going to be a
second
base hit.
He'll be safe at first.
He'll be
Brings
on
up
with a
number
single. This
17.
is the batter in Chase Robertson.
Hunter Chase.
Left fielder number 12, Hunter Chase. Hunter Chase, excuse me. So, Chase who grounded out and singled.
Tater's third appearance tonight. Look the call from McCullough. He'll step into the box and his first. Check on the runner at first.
Check on
He'll
the
be
runner.
safe.
Back in safely.
Tater's first pitch of the night. No, the fifth inning.
Next
Sorry.
pitch.
And it'll be a ball.
It's going to be a ball, and it's 1-0.
Count 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes. The count to Hunter Chase. Next pitch. Ball gets away, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Foul ball, and it'll be count tied at 1. The runner's still on first.
1-0 the count there to Hunter Chase. He's your man once again at
Chase's third pitch will be a ball, and our Logan Thompson will advance to second.
1 ball. 2 balls and a
Counts
strike.
2-1.
Thompson will head to second base.
His fourth pitch will be a bunt.
That's a little bunt attempt.
Hit it with a pitch.
Conrad throws.
Pitcher, and he'll be out at first.
And he's out on the
Ryan will
sacrifice.
advance to third. Good sack bunt by Tater.
That sends out the batter there in
Brings up
Chase
number
Robertson.
17, Chase Robertson.
catcher number 12,
Sorry,
Chase Robertson.
Number 12, your catcher, Cleveland Bears.
Chase Robertson, the batter.
6-hitter. So also will be his third appearance tonight. And his first pitch is a hit.
Route. That's going to be a fly
And
ball.
he'll-
Oh, did he catch? No, he did not. That's going to
Not
complete
catch
it
it.
a run.
Almost. And they'll get a runner home.
Just barely
And
caught there by
runner first.
Coy Essery. Brings up the batter there in
Great single by
there in
Robertson.
Aaron McCullough.
Brings the Bears
Right
lead
fielder
by
number 3,
3.
Aaron McCullough. And it looks like hold it. It looks like they called him out. There, I believe that was at second base, if I'm correct.
Yeah, they.
So we're headed on to the bottom of the 5th inning.
They call him out, but that should still be only
There's a
2
Pirates.
outs.
It says it's 1 out, so I believe there was a double up. So I believe Essery made the play.
McGowan's going to talk to Blue.
If he caught it, he could throw it to third and call him out.
Threw to the third, doubled him up.
We're going to say he caught it.
So we do. So let's see what they say. So let's see if that will fuel the Pirates here in the bottom of the 5th inning. We're headed to the bottom of the 5th. 5-3 in
Going to the
favor
bottom of the 5th.
of Galena. Conrad back in the
Pirates, number 22,
third inning.
Chase
He
Conrad.
singled. He also struck out looking back in the first inning. So he'll look to get on base
First pitch of the inning will be a ball.
the second time. This is his
1-0.
third plate appearance here in the fifth inning of play. So once again, after this game concludes, the Pirates are going to be in the tournament. They're going to be in They will be in the Hartville tournament, taking on undefeated Conway. Now, let's see if the Pirates can. Let's see if the Pirates, after they get a win against Galena, hopefully, inside there to Chase Conrad, can give Conway their first loss of this season, as that will be in the Hartville tournament. Pitch to Conrad. And a walk's going to be issued.
And that'll be the fourth ball. Conrad will get
That will bring up Isaac Robinson to the plate.
Isaac Robinson up to the plate for the Pirates.
Catcher number 25, Isaac Robinson. Robinson, the batter, he is the catcher for the Pirates. In his last plate appearance, he flew out and drove in Conrad on a single.
Check on the runner, and he'll be safe at first.
He will be safe.
He might have been out, but Logan Thompson had dropped the ball.
Let's see. So it may have been a drop ball there by Logan Thompson. But they will keep him on first. This could be the inning to shine for the Pirates. This is the bottom of the fifth inning.
Another check on the runner.
Check on the runner. They're going to have Conrad.
Second.
They're going to take him to second base. Back to first base.
He's going to cover first.
Robinson
drop it.
Shot was caught in the middle.
Second.
And Conrad's going to end up at second base. Excellent base running by the Crane Pirates.
Robinson, catcher who dropped that at first.
Robertson did drop it at first base. And Conrad will take second base easily. Five-3 our score between Crane and Galena. As they're not going to find the ball, and that's going to put Robinson on first. That will send in Zane Compton to the plate.
Zane Compton.
Shortstop number 21, Zane Compton. Zane Compton back in his last two plate appearances. He had an RBI double and he flew out back in the
pitch in the inning.
Back in the
third,
RBI double, ball gets away,
and the runner will advance to second.
So Robinson will just walk into second base. So back to what I was saying, Compton had the RBI double back in the bottom of the first inning and a fly out in the
second pitch.
In the bottom of the third.
Ball brings us to count 2-0.
2 balls and no strikes out to Zane Compton. 2 on, nobody out for the Pirates. Once again, Pirates are in the gold jerseys. Galena in the blue jerseys.
Third pitch will be a strike looking.
Pirates wearing the white caps. Galena wearing the blue and gray caps, if I'm correct.
Just blue.
Just blue caps. And there's a bear on their caps. Swung on and ripped foul. Conrad stumbled as he was headed to the plate. But it's a foul ball.
Conrad almost got hit by that. But it'll bring the count to
2 balls and 2 strikes. The count on Zane Compton. Let's see if he can get on base for the second time tonight.
Compton's 5th pitch in the inning.
The 2-2 to Compton.
Pitch will be a
swung on and fouled off. And it is 2-2 again. So we're keeping it at 2 balls and 2 strikes for Zane Compton. Galena Bears wearing this blue cap. It's got a bear on it. I believe Coach John Z. Martin was the man to design the caps. Ball gets away.
bring us to a full count.
It's going to make it a
Still
3-ball,
runner on
2-strike count.
third and
there
second. For the Crane Pirates.
There to Zane Compton with the tying run at third base. Compton represents the go-ahead run, and the run to bring it down to 1 is, excuse me, the tying run is at second.
And it'll be a foul ball.
Foul tip.
Still full count.
Keeps it at
0 outs
3-2.
for the Bears.
So the tying run at second base, the go-ahead runs at the plate, and the run to trim it down to just 1.
And this pitch will be a little low.
It's going to be a walk
to first.
That
And
brings up the batter in Hayden Shepard.
Hayden Shepard up to the plate.
As he trots down, that will be Hayden Shepard coming up.
Hitter.
Third baseman, number 13, Hayden Shepard.
For the Crane Pirates.
Hayden Shepard digs into the right side batter's box. 5-3 our score in favor of Crane. Their next home game it will be the Pirates taking on the Purdy Eagles.
His pitch will be a
It's going to
ball.
be another SWCL matchup.
And
oh, stopped there by Chase Robertson.
great stop by Chase Robertson.
But the runners don't advance. There's nowhere to put
Counts
Hayden
1-0.
Shepard. Bases are full of Pirates. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning. One swing of the bat can give Crane a 6-5 lead, depending on the speed of the runners. Well,
count 2-0.
Chase Conrad, one of the big speedsters for the Pirates, he can definitely punish some
Third pitch.
Some fielders swung on and a fly ball. This is going to get
left
This is
field
going to
and
go, and that is going to plate in 3 runs.
3 runners home with a
5-4 Galena, 5-5 tied, getting down and dirty as Zane Compton scores, and it's a 6-5 Pirate lead. It's a brand new ball game as Hayden Shepard delivers the RBI triple here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
RBI triple for Hayden Shepard brings the Bears down by 1.
That will send up, looks like Coach Durham McGowan to the mound as Hayden Shepard sits there at third base.
We're going to get a pitcher change here.
If I go have a pitching change, it looks like Cam Robertson's day comes to a close.
Cam Robertson is
given up 6 runs.
Go to
He gave up 2 runs in the first, 1 run in the third.
And Logan Busby, our
and now
new left-handed pitcher.
And 3 in the just moments ago here in the 5th inning. Who's this new pitcher? Is that
Logan Busby.
Busby? Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Galena Bears, number 6, Logan Busby. You'll probably hear me hooping and hollering.
Go back and watch it tonight.
Huh?
Probably go back and watch the stream tonight.
My stream?
Our stream.
Oh yeah. See if they can pick me up.
Yeah.
That shot, it gets down and dirty. So a new pitcher for the Galena Bears is Logan Busby, as Cam Robertson was knocked out of the game thanks to the bat of Hayden Shepard. He drove that pitch all the way to the fence. I thought I was going to get out of here. And it could have been a grand slam from Hayden Shepard, but it's a brand new ball game. The Pirates lead it 6-5 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning, and we still have a goose egg for outs. Still have a goose egg for outs in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Logan Busby as our left-handed pitcher tonight for the bottom of the 5th inning. That
Wyatt
was great
Howard
harness to center field, and
so
Cam Robinson will take shortstop.
Robertson heads to shortstop, I believe. Who went to center field?
Grant Harness.
Grant Harness heads to center field. Right fielder number 30, Wyatt Howard.
You're right. The right fielder, 6'6",
Wyatt Howard,
Wyatt Howard,
Pirates.
Pirates.
Let's see what he can do.
Still, count with 0 and 0 outs for the Bears. Logan Busby's first pitch in the inning.
Bunted.
We'll try to bunt and
Tried to bunt.
it'll be a foul ball.
Bunted foul ball, strike one.
Counts 0-1.
There to
Busby's second pitch of the night will be
Pitch.
him on a strike, swinging, brings the count to 0-2.
nothing into the count to Howard. Here's a pitch.
Brings it to
Swung on and missed. Strike.
Swung out, drop
strike
third
three in the
strike,
dirt.
and
Strike him
he will
out.
be safe at first.
Safe as Howard reaches first base on the strikeout.
Your runner from third advanced home was pushed the Crane Pirates.
And that makes the
Up by
Pirates lead
2.
up to 7-5 with Blake Evans, coming to the plate. Designated hitter number 23, Blake Evans.
DH for the Crane Pirates, 7th hitter number 23, Blake Evans up to the plate with a runner on first, still 0 outs. His first pitch will be a ball. Brings count to 1-0. Second pitch brings it to count 2-0. Third pitch
Next pitch to
for Evans will
Evans.
be ball 3, which count 3-0, still 0 outs for your Galena Bears. Fourth pitch, strike looking, makes
Strike.
count 3-1.
1 now, 3-1. There to Evans. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th inning of play, so Pirates
Is
taking the big inning. Round
next pitch will
strike
be
3 to
a
third, throw on to
strike
second
and
base.
check on the runner on second, and he'll be safe.
Safe there at second base.
Full count here.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
Busby's
Count.
pitch.
A walk will be issued there
And that will
to
be
Blake
a
Evans.
walk for
That's going to put runners.
Blake Evans. Puts the runner
That's
on
going to put
first and
runners
second.
at first and
Number
second. And we'll send up the batter and set Steele to the plate.
8th hitter for the Crane Pirates.
First baseman number 33, Seth Steele. 7-5 our score in favor of the Crane Pirates. Pirates came right back. They were down 5-3. They were down 4-2. They came back. They lead just by 2. It's 7-5 in favor of the Pirates against Galena. Pitch. Tried to bunt it, but it's going to be a ball 1. 1-0 the count.
Count
Here
1-0 the count. Still 0
Seth
outs.
Steele. 1-0 the count once again to Seth Steele. Steele who homered not this weekend, but the weekend
Be a
before.
bunt.
Little bunt.
And he'll be
out there
out
at
at
first.
first.
Moves the runners there to second and third, so the sacrifice works. Brings up Koyesri.
Sacrifice bunt for Steele. Gets the runner on third and
Brings
second.
up Koyesri.
They're still down by 2 with 1 out.
Left fielder number 24, Coy Esri.
Number 24, your the lead left fielder for the Crane Pirates, Coy Esri.
Esri so far, he has struck
His
out
first
looking
pitch in the game.
and walked.
Strike.
First pitch to him is
Strike
going to be a ball there at 1-0. Strike at 0-1. So there's actually nobody out, but bases are juiced, full of Pirates once
Over
again. The pitch swung on and foul.
They're going to
That'll
call
be strike 2, so they call steal
steal
safe.
safe at first,
They're at first base.
which
So
will bring us down to 0 outs and bases loaded, with Esri up to play count being 0-2.
So it's going to be a bunted base hit. Looks
And
like for Esri. I'm
ball
pretty sure that
one,
may have,
two
may have
strikes.
been called an error, if I'm correct. 7-5 our score in favor of
Busby's pitch.
Crane. The pitch from Busby. 2
Ball
balls and
2,
2
count strike
strikes.
2.
The 2-2 swinging a little ground ball, get
And
the out at
he'll
first.
be out at first. Brings us
Ball.
to
So they get Howard out at
1
first
out
base.
and
Sends
bases
up
still
the
loaded.
Crane leadoff man and Isaiah Smith as the bases are still loaded. Center fielder number 3, Isaiah Smith. Isaiah Smith, the batter for the Pirates. So far, he has walked,
First
and
hitter,
threw out, and
center
struck
fielder,
out
Isaiah
swinging.
Smith.
Looks like it was a sacrifice ground out. So you got the lead runner there at home. That was Wyatt Howard. Esri is the man on first. The Pirates have nearly just about batted around. Started off the inning with Chase Conrad.
Count
1 ball and
2-1.
2-0 the count there to
Sorry, 2-0.
Isaiah Smith, the Pirate leadoff man. He's been deadly on the basketball court. He can also be deadly on the baseball diamond. 2 balls and a strike to Isaiah Smith. The pitch.
Brings the count to
2 balls
1.
and a strike.
1 out. Really
There to Isaiah Smith. 1 out here in the inning.
Bears have allowed 4 runs so far. 1 out.
So far, 4 runs have been allowed by Galena.
And
Crane has
Busby's
allowed
pitch.
5 so far, and a walk will be issued
Another
there to
walk, so
Isaiah
that'll
Smith.
make it
Walks
to
in
5
another
runs.
run.
Crane being
8-5 in favor
by
of
3.
Galena. That brings up the batter in Chase Conrad to the plate. Pitcher number 22, Chase Conrad.
Pitcher for the Crane Pirates.
Chase Conrad,
Second
the
hitter,
batter.
number 22, Chase Conrad. Conrad's first
Pitch,
pitch of the inning
swung
will
on
be
and
a
a
pop fly
Pop
to
fly.
shortstop,
This is going to be a
and
shortstop.
it'll be
Called
caught.
The infield fly, and it's going to be caught there by Conrad. Brings up the batter in Isaac Robinson to the plate.
brings up Isaac Robertson, catcher, number 25.
Catcher number 25, Isaac Robinson.
For the Crane Pirates. 2 outs for the Bears.
2 outs for the Galena Bears. Robinson so far he has singled. He's singled back at his first plate appearance in the bottom of the 5th inning. Swung on.
And it'll be
And a
hit to
fly
right
ball.
field.
Who's
Aaron
gonna get
McCullough
it?
will
Aaron McCullough
catch it.
catches
This
it.
will bring us to
This
the
will send us to the top of the 6th
6th
inning,
inning.
but the fireworks were set off in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's a brand new ball game. Pirates lead it 8-5 over Galena. McCullough. Aaron McCullough, the batter for the Galena Bears. As the first pitch to him is going to be a ball 1-0.
Count 1-0.
There to McCullough. So Chase Conrad leads the game. He gave up 5 runs. Pitched 5 complete innings.
Where
so
did Conrad move to?
I believe second base. So Conrad looks like he moved to second base in the switch. The pitch swung on.
Count would be 2-1.
2 balls.
Sorry, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count there to Aaron McCullough. Next pitch.
Count's tied at 2. Go look. This fifth pitch will be a strike swinging.
Strike. So they call it a strike. Robertson went down to a knee. But he'll stand up. He was shooken up on that pitch.
Catcher interference possibly?
They've been a catcher's interference. There to for Isaac Robinson. So McCullough stays
still at bat.
Stays at the plate. 2-2 the count. There to Aaron McCullough.
2-2 the count for Aaron. 0 outs. His fifth pitch.
Here's the pitch.
And it'll be
Swing
a
and
strike
miss.
swinging.
Strike swinging. Isaiah Smith gets
First
him.
out for the Pirates.
There's out number
At the
1.
plate, number 34.
It brings up the batter in Jacob McKnight. The
Jacob
former
McKnight,
Pirate.
third baseman for your Galena Bears.
Third baseman number 34, Jacob McKnight. McKnight is senior for these Galena Bears. He struck out swinging his last 2 plate appearances.
McKnight's appearance at the 6th inning will be, his first pitch will be
First pitch to him is going to be a strike, and it is, or excuse me, a
be
ball.
a ball.
1-0.
Count 1-0, 1 out.
1 out here in the
Top of the 6th inning.
top of the 6th.
Second pitch.
8-5 our score in favor of Crane. The next pitch
Upstairs.
is upstairs, and it
2-0.
is 2 balls and no strikes. There to the former Pirate in Jacob McKnight.
McKnight's third pitch.
Next pitch to him.
Strike looking. Brings the count to 2-1.
2 balls and a strike.
Another strike looking, which should bring the count to 2-2.
To Jacob McKnight, the former Crane Pirate once again,
Nice.
faces
Pitch.
Isaiah Smith, his
Pitch.
former teammate. The pitch swing.
Swing and a miss.
And a miss, and that is
Brings you
strikeout
2 outs for the
swinging
Crane
number-
Pirates.
number
Number
2
4,
for-
Dylan Basson, your second baseman for your
for
Galena
Isaiah
Bears.
Smith, his second strikeout of the day. That sends up Dylan Batson to the plate. Second baseman number 4, Dylan Batson. Dylan Batson, the batter for the Crane Pirate, or excuse me, for the Galena Bears. In the first pitch
Batson's first pitch will be a ball.
is
Brings
a
the count to
ball
1-0.
1-0. There to Dylan Batson. Currently sitting here in the top of the 6th. Ball skips away, but there's nobody on
Count
base.
2-0.
It's 2-0 the count there to Batson. Isaiah Smith, believe pitched against Morrisville. He had a rough outing against Morrisville on the mound. Gave up 7 runs. May have given up
Strike
5 runs in
looking.
the last game.
Count 2-1.
If
Dylan
my memory
Batson's still at
served
the
me
plate.
correct from last Thursday, so he's had full Major League Baseball players, full Major League days rest
31.
of 5 days. 3-1 the count, 2 outs. The pitch from Smith strikes as the on-point
Pitch,
umpire, 3
full
balls, 2
count.
strikes. So Smith 1
Dylan
strike away
Batson.
from
Batson's
sending this
gotta
game
get
to the
hit on
bottom
this
of the
one.
6th inning.
2 outs.
And
This
Batson
pitch
1 ball
way
away
outside,
from-
and he'll take first base.
from a walk. He will take the walk, and that will send
Brings
up
us
the
to
batter
number
in
1
Logan
hitter,
Busby, the
number
new pitcher
6.
for
Your pitcher,
Galena.
Logan Busby.
Pitcher number 6, Logan Busby. Isaiah Smith coming in to relief for Chase Conrad, one of the best pitchers that Crane has had.
Busby's first pitch
First
will
pitch
be a
from
ball.
Smith
Brings the
will
count
be a
to
ball, 0-1.
Sorry, it'll be a strike. Brings the count to 0-1.
Strike, 0-1. So it's a strike one there to Logan Busby, the leadoff man. So both leadoff hitters for Crane and Galena are now on the mound. Busby in his last 2 plate appearances,
Counts
he
1-1.
struck out swinging, singled and doubled back in the first, third, and fourth innings of play.
Busby's second pitch
The next pitch, ball gets away.
downstairs, and the runner will advance to
That will
second.
move. That's going to move Batson there to second base as the ball got
Batson at
away
second.
from Robinson.
Busby still
Still have 2 outs here in the
counts 2-1.
top of the 6th inning
Top of
with a
the 6th
2-1
inning
count for
your Galena Bears.
Logan Busby.
And his
The
fourth
2-1.
pitch will be
That will
outside, which
be
bring
on
the
the
count
outside
to
part of the plate.
3-1.
3 balls and a strike there to Logan Busby. A 3-1 offer
pitch,
inside, and another
Yes,
walk will
but
be
he'll
issued to
First base on a walk, which brings up
another
number
Bear,
8.
issued to Isaiah Smith. That sends up the batter and Grant Harness to the plate.
Sorry, brings up number 9, your second hitter.
Shortstop
Center
number 9,
fielder,
Grant Harness.
Grant Harness.
Center field number 9, Grant Harness. Grant Harness moved to center field from shortstop from the pitching change that when they took out Cam Robertson.
Harness's first appearance at the plate this inning. His first pitch be downstairs,
Harness's
brings the count
fourth
to
appearance to the
1-0.
plate this game as he was hit by a pitch, had a single and an RBI single back in the first, third, and fourth innings of play. Sun's starting to set here in Crane.
Upstairs, brings the count to 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count to
Sorry,
Grant Harness.
2-1.
2 balls and a strike. Or 2
Is-
balls, no strikes, excuse me.
So yeah, 2-0.
Swung
And there'll
on,
be a foul
and there is
tip off,
strike
and
one.
that'll bring us to 2-1.
2 balls and a strike once again to Logan Busby. Isaiah Smith gets a brand new baseball.
This will be Harness's 4th appearance of the night.
So let's get Harness was hit by a pitch. He also singled and had an RBI single back in the 4th inning of play.
Harness's 4th pitch.
Here comes that
Pitch
2-1
will be downstairs.
and it makes it
Brings the
3-1
count to
the count.
3-1.
Let's see if Isaiah Smith can sit him down. Just needs 2 pitches, maybe a ground out, maybe a fly out. We shall see.
The pitch
Here's
for
the
Harness. Outside, and he'll take first
Outside,
base.
and a walk will
Bases
be
will be
issued.
loaded for your Galena Bears.
So bases are loaded for the
Brings
Bears.
up
That
number
sends up
5, your
Cam
third
Robertson
hitter,
to the
your
plate.
shortstop, Cameron Robertson.
Shortstop number 5, Cam Robertson.
Still 2 outs.
Robertson, who grounded
For
out,
the
he had an
Pirates.
RBI single and struck out
Robertson
looking.
up
Back in
for
the
your Bears.
that was back in the first, third, and fourth innings of play. So this is Robertson's 4th appearance to the plate overall in this game.
His
The pitch,
first pitch will be a strike looking.
Strike
Brings the
1.
Count to 0-1.
as he looked at it. 2 outs here in the inning. Bases are loaded, full of Bears. The 0-1
Second
pitch
pitch.
swung on and a ground ball.
Hit to
Conrad
second base,
throw on to
and
first.
he'll be out at
He
first.
will be out at first, and that's going to be
Pirates didn't allow any
so no runs, but
runs
the
this
Bears
top of the
lead
6th
them
inning.
loaded. We're headed on to the bottom of the
Which
6th
brings us to
inning.
the bottom
It
of the 6th
is
inning. Crane Pirates will be up to
8-5 in
bat.
favor of Crane.
Crane Pirates. For the bottom of the 6th inning.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th inning for the Pirates, shortstop number 21, Zane Compton.
Leading off for the
Zane
Crane
Compton
Pirates,
batters.
number
We
21, Grain
kick
Compton,
things
shortstop
off for the
Crane Pirates.
Pirates here
His
in the
first
bottom of the
pitch in
6th inning. First
will
pitch to him is going to be a
1 ball, 0 strikes.
ball 1-0. Compton so far, he has had an RBI double
Downstairs, counts 2-0.
and walked. That was back in the first, third, and fifth innings of play. So this is Compton's 4th plate appearance so far. So he is
Compton's 4th plate appearance.
1, 4,
tonight,
5
and it's a hit.
swung on. That's going
Out
to be
shortstop, center
a
field.
base hit.
Center field cannot stop
Center
it.
field
It'll
couldn't
roll to
stop
the
it.
fence.
And Compton's going to wind up
And
with a
he'll get a
leadoff double. Sends up the batter in Hayden Shepard to the plate.
Sends up the Hayden Shepard, the third baseman, number 13.
Third baseman, number 13, Hayden Shepard.
For the Crane Pirates.
Shepard the batter for the Pirates here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Shepard so far, he has
Shepard's first pitch of this inning. Pitch will be hit. Shortstop will catch it, and he will be
had
out
a
at
double and he
first,
was
almost
called
a
out.
double.
Oh, and the ball gets
Get
away.
past third baseman, and he'll stay there.
So Shepard, who had a double and was called out, then he flew out and had an RBI
Shepard's
triple.
called out at first. Brings
Shepard was called out.
up number 30, Wyatt Howard, the right
Wyatt
fielder.
Howard to the plate.
6th hitter for the Crane Pirates. One out
Right
for the
fielder,
Galena Bears.
number 30, Wyatt Howard. Wyatt Howard, the batter for the Pirates.
Busby still our pitcher.
Busby is still the pitcher here in the bottom of the
Pitch.
6th. First pitch
It'll be
outside, and it is
0-1. Sorry,
1-0
1-0.
count to Wyatt Howard.
His second pitch will be bringing us to ball 2.
Ball
Counts
2 there
2-0,
to
1 out for
Wyatt
the
Howard.
Bears.
Howard so far, he has grounded out, he struck out
Howard's
looking
third
and
pitch
struck
in the
out
sixth
and
inning.
reached first base on that strikeout, swinging into
His
third.
pitch will be
Next
a
pitch.
ball, brings the count
3-0 count there to Wyatt Howard.
Runner still on third.
He's a junior for these Pirates, so he'll be a senior next year. So Coach Harmon will have some seniors, but not as loaded as they were this year.
His fourth pitch.
The next pitch,
It'll
swinging
be
and
a strike
miss.
swinging. Brings the count to 3-1.
3 balls and a strike there to Wyatt Howard. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The pitch to Howard,
Pitch.
inside, and
Inside,
walk will
and
be
he will
issued
walk to first.
for Wyatt Howard.
Brings
He's going to bring up the batter in Blake Evans. to the
seventh
plate.
batter, the DH, Blake Evans, number 23 for the Crane Pirates.
Designated hitter, number 23, Blake Evans.
They have a runner on third and first.
First and third with 1 out for the Pirates. The pitch, check on the
Check on the
runner.
runner, and it'll be
gonna
dropped
get away.
at first base. We'll get a runner in. Brings
It's going
the
to
Pirates
play
lead up by
Compton.
4.
That's going to make it a 9-5 Pirate lead.
Score is 5-9.
So you got 1 man on first. That
Bottom of the
is
6th.
Wyatt Howard. Evans so far, he has walked twice and he struck out. Walked in the 2nd, walked in the 5th, and struck out in the 4th.
Evans'
So this
first
is
pitch
his
will be a
4th
ball.
appearance
Brings count to 1-0.
to the plate for Blake Evans. One ball, no strikes. Pitch swung on, and that is going to be a foul
Ball.
ball.
Means you the Crane Park.
Heads on into the city park just across the street. That's where they have the Broiler Festival every August. 1 ball, 1 strike to Blake Evans.
Pitch
Upstairs.
is upstairs,
and
which count 2-1.
2 balls and a strike there to Evans. Evans is a sophomore for this Pirates team, so with a junior, they're going to be looking for him to make some big plays. Pitch And it is 2 balls and 1 strike to Blake Evans.
That'll bring the count 2-1 for Evans. Sorry, 2-2.
The 2-2 pitch.
And downstairs and outside,
Down
brings
and
the
away,
count
and
to
it is
3-2, full count.
3
for
balls,
Evans.
2 strikes to Evans. Already 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning of play. The 3-2 runner goes. Strike, says the home plate umpire.
Strike him out.
As Evans goes down looking, that sends out the batter in Seth Steele to the plate. First baseman number 33, Seth Steele.
Number 8 hitter, number 33.
Seth
First
Steele, the
baseman,
first
Seth
baseman
Steele.
for the Pirates.
Up to the plate for the Crane Pirates. His 4th appearance, I believe, tonight.
Will be his 4th appearance, so he so far
His first pitch is hitting.
struck out looking
downstairs.
He had a sacrifice
Brings the
ground out
count
in the
1-0.
had a bunted single, struck out swinging, and walked. So this is his 4th plate appearance. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong player. Pitch to him is 1 ball, no strikes.
He brings the count to 2-0.
2 outs in the inning.
2 outs for your Galena Bears. Bottom of the 6th.
Last chance coming up for Galena. Once we get to the top of the 7th inning, it will be
Strike swinging brings the count to 2-1.
it will be Thompson, Chase, and Robertson who will come up in the top half of the 7th inning, which will be the final chance for Galena to make some noise. Currently down by 4.
Next pitch will be a ball.
Outside,
Brings the count to
and it
3-1.
3 balls and a strike to Seth Steele.
Even out here. His next pitch
Here's a pitch.
will be
Upstairs,
a
and a walk will be issued to Seth
downstairs.
Steele.
And now have a runner on.
That's going to bring up
second and
Coy Essery
third.
to the plate with 2 outs and 2 men on.
Brings your
One fielder, number 24, Coy Essery.
Coy Essery. Number 24 for the Crane Pirates.
Pitch to Essery, swung on in a ground ball.
Stopped by third.
Stopped there by
Could not
the
catch
third
it,
baseman.
and
Couldn't
he'll be
catch
safe
it.
at first, and bases
And
loaded.
Essery will be safe at first. And the bases are loaded. That resets the lineup for Isaiah Smith to the plate.
It's a good stop by Jacob McKnight. He's a little outside his reach.
Pitcher number 3, Isaiah Smith. Isaiah Smith, the new pitcher, comes in. He has walked twice.
Isaiah Smith, first batter.
So Isaiah Smith has
This is 4th inning,
He's also
We,
flew out,
hit
struck out
first
swinging,
base.
fly ball.
and he has nowhere to throw it to.
Nobody
No
was
one's covering the
to.
plate.
No one was covering home
And they'll
plate.
get a runner in, which
That
brings
brings in
the
a runner that
lead up
sends
by
up the
5.
batter in Chase Conrad to the plate. Second baseman, number 22, Chase Conrad. 10-5 our score in favor
Number
of
22,
Crane.
Chase Conrad, the pitcher. The Crane Pirates.
We're going to have
Up to the
a
plate.
pinch runner, courtesy runner. Looks like that will be,
Courtesy runner for.
looks like that would be
Sorry, not a courtesy runner.
Tanner
a pinch
Graham.
runner.
Courtesy runner number 28, Tanner Graham. So Graham will run for Smith. As he'll be looking to get the
Strike. Swinging.
Bears to the plate and back
Number
into the
22,
dugout.
Chase Conrad. Brings
And
it down to
earned
0-1 with 1 out in the bottom.
And he
of
could
6th
earn
inning.
his first win of
Next pitch.
the season.
A little downstairs. Has to count title 1.
Ball, 1 strike. The count to Chase Conrad. Conrad so far, he has
Next pitch. Change up. Brings the count to 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes from the changeup from Logan Busby.
Next pitch.
Pirates have nearly batted around.
Nice curve to it, but it was a ball.
It was a good curve, good breaking ball, but it does
Brings count
fly
tied
out.
at 2.
But it does go outside, and it is 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch
Good
to
pitch.
Conrad, swing and a miss.
Swing and a
strike
miss.
3.
Brings us to the 7th inning.
We're headed on to the top of the 7th inning.
Bears
Last
have
chance
to
for
get
the Bears.
5 runs here.
It
To go into
is
an 8th inning.
10-5 in favor
6 runs to take
of
the
the
lead.
Crane. Logan Thompson will be the
As I
man
said, the Bears
to
have to get
greet Isaiah
at
Smith
least 5 runs to tie it up to go into
on the
the 8th
mound.
inning.
Pirates have a 10-5 advantage here in
To the
the
mound.
top of the 7th inning. Robert Thompson so far, he has flew out, he walked,
Thompson's first
and
pitch
he
is the ball
had a
outside.
base hit back in
Brings
the
count to 1-0.
that was back in the 1st, 3rd, and 5th innings of play. So Thompson, at his 4th plate appearance, he has batted.
Second pitch
he has batted
outside, brings count to
in the odd numbered
2-0.
innings so far. 2 balls, no strikes to Logan Thompson. The 2-0 offering from Smith
Outside,
upstairs.
brings count to 3-0.
3-0 with 3 balls, no strikes upstairs. The count. Here's the
Next
pitch.
pitch. Be a
Strike,
strike
says the
looking.
umpire.
Brings count to 3-1.
One umpire, it's 3 balls and a strike.
Next pitch. I'm not sure I agree with that call, but they're going to call it a strike. Brings count to
3-2
3-2.
count to Logan Thompson.
Thomas still the plate with a full count. Next pitch.
Next pitch. Oh, strike. No, they're going to call it a ball.
Be outside, and Logan Thompson's going to take the first place bat.
He thought it was going to be ball. Strike
Brings
3.
up number 17, the 5th hitter, left fielder, Hunter Chase.
Brings up Hunter Chase.
Tater's 5th appearance on the plate.
Left field number 17, Hunter Chase. Pitch
Tater's first
to
pitch is going to be
Chase. What do they call
a
him?
strike looking.
What do they call him? Tater, if I'm correct.
Tater, yes sir.
So nothing in 1 to count to
Tater's
Hunter
next pitch
Chase.
is gonna be a
1-1,
foul ball.
and that is going to be a foul ball.
Barely missing cars. Counts 0-2. Next pitch, outside, brings count to
Pitch.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count to here's a 1-2
Next
pitch.
pitch,
Check to
and
swing. Struck him out looking.
Strikeout.
And there's 1 out here in the inning. That sends
Number
out the batter.
12, Chase Robinson.
Chase
the catcher.
Robertson to the plate.
Here, Galena Bears going to be at the plate.
Catcher number 12, Chase Robertson. Chase
Making
Robertson, the
appearance in the
batter.
7th inning. His first pitch of the 7th inning
First pitch to him is
will be a strike looking.
Strike 1 as he
Counts
watches,
0-1.
watches that first pitch come in.
Second pitch, downstairs and outside, brings count tied at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike the count there to Chase Robertson. 1 out with a man on.
Robinson's third
That's the
pitch,
leadoff man in Logan Thompson on.
he's going to be
first.
downstairs, brings the count to 2-1.
2-1 the count, so he is able to get ahead. And as I look, the St. Louis Cardinals game should be underway. Oh, hold on.
Fourth pitch, outside,
Next pitch, 2 balls,
brings the count to
3 and 1.
3-1.
Excuse me.
Chase Robinson to the plate,
To
top of the
Robertson.
7th inning. Runner on first,
Another look.
1 out.
Cardinals are currently trailing the Miami Marlins by a score of 1-0. As Paul DeYoung is up to the plate, he is 0 for 1 tonight, facing Sandy
pitch.
Alcantara.
We foul ball tip out, brings the count to a
Marlins
full
scored
count.
1 run on 3 hits so far. And 2 Cardinal errors in the field. 3 balls and 2
Full
strikes.
count Robertson.
There to Chase Robertson. He's catching tonight for Galena.
His final pitch.
3-2 already
Pitch will be
swung on
hit
and a fly ball.
to
This is
center
going
field,
to be center
and
fielder.
it'll
The
be
right
caught.
fielder's got it for out
And
number 2. Double him up.
No, we have double
He'll
up,
be
and
back
he'll be safe at first.
in safely. That sends out the batter there in
2 outs for the
Aaron
Galena Bears,
McCullough.
and they'll bring up Aaron McCullough to the plate for your Galena Bears.
Right fielder number 3, Aaron McCullough. So Robertson on the fly out by
McCullough's 4th appearance tonight.
the right fielder. McCullough's 4th appearance tonight so far.
His
He
first pitch of the 7th inning.
grounded out to
Be
the third baseman,
downstairs.
struck out looking and struck out swinging. First
And
pitch to him is
Thomas
downstairs.
go still second.
The Bears are down to the
Safe.
final out of the game. So far, the Cardinals have
McCullough's count will be 1-0.
a man on first base as the Young just struck out swinging. Just struck out. And there's 2 outs in that game. Another game going on is the Mets and the Phillies. No scored. And the
Second
Mets
pitch.
have 1 run. Phillies have
Strike looking. Brings count to be tied at
Probably
1.
Mets have 1 hit. The Phillies have 2 hits. And up to the plate for the Mets is Francisco Lindor. Came over from the Indians in a trade. Cardinals got Nolan
Second,
Arenado.
and it's going to be a
from
strike swing and brings the count to
Colorado.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, and now the Bears are down to their final strike of the game. Let's see if Isaiah Smith can shut these Bears down.
Gotta get a hit for McCullough.
Shutdown time for the
2 outs
Pirates.
left. Down by 5.
The 1-2 pitch. Here it comes.
Pitch.
Swung on and missed.
Swung
Strike
out.
3 as
Strike 3 would bring us to 3
that
outs.
will end the ball
That will
game
end the ball game.
as the Pirates go up to 5-4 on the year. Galena Bears snap their
Drops the Bears
3-game
down
losing streak.
Ends our
They
3-game winning streak to
Will go down to
5 and 6.
5 and
Thank you for
6.
tuning in. Our next ball game will be next
Don't
Monday
go away. We will
at
have
Exeter
the
at
post-game
5
show
o'clock.
coming up in just a
Thank
few
you for
moments.
tuning in.
So
This has been Jacob
stick
Pierce.
around, everybody. Welcome to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here with the head coach of the Crane Pirates, Coach Brian Harmon, after that 10-5 win, come from behind win against Galena today. Coach Harmon, this game went back and forth. You guys scored the first 2 runs in the first inning and then the 1 run in the 3rd inning to cut it down. So what was the ingredient? What did you guys have going into this game against Galena?
You know, it's the same as the fall twice. You know, they play so well against us, and they were in the game, you know, and have the lead, and every time we have to come from behind, but it's a testament to them. And, you know, it's not necessarily us. You know, that 4-run inning they got in the 3rd, I felt like, you know, we should have limited that damage. We had 2 outs and nobody on and 5 pitches, and then next thing you know, we're letting it get away from us. But the 5th inning was big for us. You know, we got the out from the guy tagging it or leaving early at 3rd, and then kind of took advantage of some mistakes, and our whole order did the job there.
The whole order did do the job after that big 3rd inning that Galena had. It took 2 innings for Crane to wake up in the 5th inning. So later innings, they've been key for this Crane team. Who do you think was the man to get the spark plugs going in the 3rd inning?
In the 3rd?
The 5th inning.
Or the 5th? Yeah. I just, you know, we were at the part of our lineup where Conrad was coming up. We had the inning before where, you know, Smith left a couple runners on base with a decent at bat, and then Conrad got things started. And once he got picked off first, and we kind of got lucky there that they threw it away, and that, you know, kept the momentum on our side when that happened. And then, you know, Robinson, Compton, Shepard had 2 hits each, batting 3, 4, 5 in the lineup, and you know that's just huge for us. Shepard comes up with the big bases clearing double, and then gets to 3rd on an error, and then we score. We're trying to squeeze on the next play, and the ball gets away, so we score another run there. It's just, you know, it's just a big night.
It was a big night. Hayden Shepard was the man to become the player of the game today, who gave Crane the 6-3 or 6-5 lead against Galena, and then it took it all the way to 10 runs, a 10-5 win for the Pirates. It was a bases clearing double, but he reached to 3rd on an error. So what was he looking for at the plate in the 5th inning?
I mean, I know you'll talk to him next, but I think he's just looking for something to put in play, and put, you know, anytime you're up with the bases loaded in a close game, you're just looking to put it in play and put a good bat on it. And you know, we had 3 good base runners at the time, and we were able to get them around, and it's just a clutch hit. You know, you get whatever he was looking for is what he got, I assume, and you know, we just had some better at bats toward the bottom of our lineup. We've been struggling there. Ended up with a couple of hits in our 8 and 9 spots, which we haven't had lately. Set still with a great bunt that it turned out to be a single. We were trying to sack, but you know, the big shot in the arm was the 3-run hit by Shepard, and you know, he ended up with 4 RBIs on the night, which is a good night for us. You know, you look at the final score of 10-5, and you think, oh, you know, they had it all the way. No way we had it all the way. And, you know, we bring Smith in once we get the lead, and you know, he doesn't give up anything and gets the save. And you know, he just did the job we expected of him.
Now it's going to be on to the Hartville tournament. You guys did lose a game. I believe there was a death up in the half-one community, so that game was taken off the schedule. So it's going to be on to the Hartville tournament. We'll be taking on Conway, undefeated Conway. So what's it going to be if you want to hand Conway loss number 1 on their season?
We just got to come and take good at bats and be effective on the mound.
Very fun words you had to say to Coach Jordan McGowan of the Galena Bears. What were your words to Coach McGowan of the Galena Bears after that 10-5 loss they had?
His kids compete. You know, every time we play them, they get out to a lead on us and compete. And we know we're going to be challenged every time we play them. And just good luck for the rest of the season for him.
Appreciate the time, Coach Harmon. Congratulations on that win against Galena. Let's go get Conway.
Thank you.
At Hartville. Coach Brian Harmon, as now it will be Hayden Shepard coming up. Joined by Hayden Shepard of the Crane Pirates, who had that bases clearing RBI double, that 3-run double there in the 5th inning of play. So Hayden, going into this game, what did you guys have in mind going up against Galena?
We knew we were seeing Cam. We know he throws a little bit harder than what we're used to seeing, so we were trying to kill the ball, get the front foot down, don't try and kill the ball every time, and just kind of let the ball do the work.
Just let the ball do the work. And from what it looks like was you guys started off hot, but then you guys did fight off. You didn't have a 1-2-3 inning throughout the game. You guys pretty much just went throughout the lineup. Pretty much everybody was competing. So what did you have to say to most of your players for competing up and down the lineup tonight?
re-ask that question again.
Say to your players for competing up and down the line tonight?
Oh, I mean, they did a good job all the way. Nobody tried to kill the ball. Nobody was swinging for home runs every time. We just put the ball in play, moved runners over, got runners home. That's all we can ask for.
So all you guys can ask for is for players to just let the ball do all the work and just try and find it into the infield. So going at your at bat in the bottom of the fifth inning, you got once again you had an RBI double scoring 3 runs, and then you reached third on an error. I called it a triple, but so what were you looking for in your plate appearances? What kind of pitches were thrown to you?
I saw all fastballs, and I knew I was going to see all fastballs hitting all over the place, walking people, and I knew I was going to get one eventually. I was sitting on a pitch middle in, maybe a little high, and that's what he gave me, and I just put a good barrel to it, let the ball fly, and my base runners did a great job of getting over and getting home for me.
Your runners did do a good job in getting home for you and just getting base runners on. Now it's going to be on to the Hartville tournament. You're going to be taking on Conway and also Norwood in the Hartville tournament. So what's it going to be if you want to give Conway their first loss of the season? I heard they're undefeated. So what's it going to be if you guys want to give Conway loss number 1 on the season?
Same thing. We got to let the ball do the work. Don't kill everything. We really got to rely on our bats 1 through 9. Pitching's got to be there. Defense has got to be there, and really we just got to play solid.
Very far words you had to say to Coach Jerry McGowan of the Galena Bears after that 10-5 loss they had. You guys, what would be your words to Coach McGowan of the Galena Bears after that 10-5 loss they had?
They have a great ball club. They come out and compete with us every time, give us a run for our money. But I mean, they got a great ball club. Good luck to them the rest of the season.
Appreciate the time, Hayden Shepard. Congratulations on that win against Galena. Also, good job at the plate today. Go get Conway and Norwood on Friday night.
All right, thank you, Adam.
Hayden Shepard and Coach Brian Harmon, as that will end tonight's live stream. We'd like to thank you all for joining us tonight, as we will say so long from Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here in Crane, Missouri.